Hey there on YouTube, it's Sal Paolantonio at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough with two of the best reporters in the business. Mike Reiss covers the New England Patriots for ESPN.com, NFL Nation reporter, and Rich Cimini does so for the New York Jets. What a game. So many intriguing storylines. I got to start with you, Rich, and Robert Saleh after the game. First question, pointed question. Did he think of taking Zach Wilson out of this game at all?
Said he did not consider that. He said it's the furthest thing from his mind going forward, but he said something that says about pretty much everything about their offense. He said we were dog poop today, and he didn't use the word poop.
Yeah, but some credit has to go to the Patriots defense. In your view, Mike, what was the Patriots defense doing to the Jets offense, particularly to Wilson, to really stymie them? 13 possessions, Mike, and the Jets did not get across the 20-yard line.
Controlled the line of scrimmage. Dietrich Wise Jr., the defensive lineman, was asked how he would describe what unfolded. He used two words, Sal: complete domination.
Yeah, complete domination. I thought also they were just smarter than the Jets offense line. You know, I studied the last game on October 30th. The defense of the Patriots was squeezing Zach Wilson on the edges, then looping into his face in the A-gaps. Rich, they did the same thing in this game, and the Jets didn't block it up.
They didn't block it. They had a new right guard in there today. That's no excuse. Sal, Zach Wilson was awful today. And I can tell you there were a lot of receivers who were frustrated in that locker room. I think they're at their wits' end with Zach Wilson. You saw it on some CBS, caught him a couple of times, guys demonstrably throwing their hands up. A lot of frustration.
Yeah, just from my standpoint and watching it and studying quarterbacks for the NFL matchup show, he's a very undisciplined thrower. He's undisciplined in the pocket with his footwork. He clearly does not see the rush, and his eyes drop almost immediately. He gives up on the pass plays way too early in the down. I think that's a major problem for him.
And can I tell you another problem? After the game, he shows no accountability. He was asked after the game, how much of this do you feel like you let the defense down? A quarterback should take some responsibility. He goes, nope.
Now let's get to the most exciting play of the game. That is not good, Rich. Most exciting play of the game. Marcus Jones, 52-yard punt by Braden Mann. He returns this for 84 yards and a touchdown. Right into this end zone. He sprints in for the touchdown with 5 seconds remaining. Tell us about him after the game.
Well, let's start with this. They were shocked that they punted to him. Braden Mann had been punting it out of bounds, Rich.
Right,
The fact they punted it
to him. So hold on. Quick question. Was Braden Mann told to punt that out of bounds?
He was trying to kick it out of bounds.
He was?
Yep. Okay.
So he was told to do it, was trying to do it, failed to do it. Another failure by the Jets. Go ahead.
And Sal, Marcus Jones, a rookie, third round out of Houston. They brought him right to the podium. If you know the Patriots, they usually don't bring rookies to the podium.
No, he was wandering around on the field at the 50-yard line looking for some reporter to talk to, but knowing the Patriots. And by the way, on a personal note, I have now seen basically 2 walk-off punt returns against the Giants when Deshaun Jackson moonwalked into MetLife end zone by the Philadelphia Eagles, and now this. So against the Jets and against the Giants. That legacy will never be beat.
And I know you love stories and the human side of the game.
Yeah.
Marcus Jones said this is the first game that both of his parents, Mark and Viola, came together to watch him play. How about that?
That is cool. And he's from the University of Houston, and he was an All-American, consensus All-American kick returner in college. So, I mean, you don't kick it to the young man with virtually no time remaining and the Patriots having no timeouts. Let's go back to the Jets. Where do they go from here, Rich?
Well, they have Chicago at home next week. I think they got to take a hard look at this offense, assuming they're not going to change quarterbacks. They got to do something. They can't rely on the defense this much every week.
This defense is ready to win.
They're ready to win. The offense is like back in the first week of training camp. There's just such a wide gap. I mean, they were inept today. They completed 8 passes, and they had single-digit first downs. You can't win in the NFL like that.
No, you can't, but they did sack Mac Jones 5 or 6 times?
6 times.
6 times.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's back-to-back games in which they sacked Mac Jones quite a bit and came up empty. So the Pats have got a problem. They've got to figure out how to protect Mac Jones going forward.
And it's not going to be easy. Their starting center, David Andrews, leaves this game with what looks like a pretty serious thigh injury, Sal. Left tackle Isaiah Wynn leaves with a foot injury, so they're playing with two backups right now.
I mean, it is a game of retrenchment in the NFL right now. Scoring is down. You remember that 70s show? Well, this is that 70s football. We're back to the purple people eaters. We're back to the steel curtain in the 70s when scoring was an absolute premium. That's where we are in the NFL, and this game was front and center. Rich Cimini, Mike Reiss, believe me, you won't find two guys who are better covering any sport anywhere in the United States. They will break it down for you on ESPN.com. I'm Sal Pal. Thanks for watching us on YouTube.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.